When you don't develop your own taste and you're just copying what other people are doing, you end up with a house that doesn't reflect who you actually are, and then you're miserable, and then you've wasted all this money. Taste and aesthetic are not the same thing. Aesthetic is what something looks like. Aesthetic is basically like a visual formula. Lighting, color palette, texture, proportion. It is basically a curated moment for an image. Taste is what something actually feels like and why it looks that way. Basically your internal compass for context and proportion. It's not about what's in, it's about what makes sense. And most people have aesthetic because aesthetic is easy. It's Pinterest, it's Instagram. It's things that can be duplicated by looking at them. But taste has to be developed over lots of time and experience and mistakes and exposure. When you have taste, you can literally walk into any room and immediately recognize why it's working or why it's not working. And again, aesthetic is literally just recreating what you have seen online. Social media has basically flattened design into a few categories like coastal grandma or Scandi minimal design or like dark academia. And I love all of those things. There's nothing wrong with that. However, we kind of stopped forming our own opinions on design and what we actually like and just started chasing these specific moods. But taste is not a mood. Taste is discernment, and discernment in design is basically knowing what to edit, what to take away, and what not to add specifically. And I know what people are going to say, let people like what they like, and I do. I want you to love your space. I don't care what it looks like. However, I'm speaking from experience when I redecorated my entire house into a home that I thought it was supposed to look like because of Instagram and Pinterest. So when you don't develop your own taste and you're just copying what other people are doing, you end up with a house that doesn't reflect who you actually are, and then you're miserable, and then you've wasted all this money. Taste is informed. It is literally cultural literacy. It means you've paid attention. It means you've studied proportions and color theory. This is why people with taste can turn $200 in a room into this amazing space, and it will look even better than someone who has spent $20,000 in a room trying to achieve that same aesthetic. It's because of taste. Best way to develop taste or improve your taste is to basically stop saving inspiration and start paying attention in real life. Go to museums, look at architecture in old hotels and heritage homes. And then when you see something that you like, ask yourself why you like it. And then basically just keep repeating that and you will have a home that you love.